Hello everyone to a highly requested video I have been making. In today's video I will be going over several tips, tricks, and some facts I have learned from the game and from the wiki. Now, getting into our first fun fact of this going off of the wiki, Iron Order used to be called Supremacy 1, The Great War. This could mean that Iron Order could have been planned to be a sequel to Supremacy 1914 as shown here. Next up, we're moving on to a gameplay mechanic you may not know about or have ignored called popularity. Now, as you can see here, I have circled the popularity stat. This can be found by looking at a nation's profile here. Every nation has a popularity stat relating to and on the nations in the game that only matter the AI take over. There are some benefits and negatives you can gain from the system. One of these benefits is getting right away. And some of the negatives of the system is getting your right away revoked or even having war declared on you. Now, coming up to another one relating to the AI, if you are in a coalition with AI, they will not leave. So, for example, if someone in your coalition leaves the game, the AI that takes over that nation will not leave that coalition. This can be useful if your fellow coalition members have a lot of points you don't want to lose, or if they have a good position to siege other countries. So, for example, if that's like the main point holding a coalition, they leave, they'll stay in a coalition, you keep them, you keep their points. Or, if they're next to a country at war with, you keep them in the coalition and still go through their territory. And while in a coalition, they cannot revoke the right of way, the shared intelligence status from you, which is a nice thing to use to your advantage, even if they do become an AI. Now, moving on to a tip for defense. If you are in the center of a province, you can gain a defense boost as I'm going to show here. In this picture, you can see my light tanks have a defensive bonus of 20%. Now, this defense bonus reduces how much damage the units will take. This can be further improved by building up fortresses up to the 5th level, providing a 95% damage reduction in homeland territories. This default 20% bonus only exists in your homeland territories. Now, if you want it for non-homeland territories, the fortress can give you up to 75% to my knowledge at level 5. The way to counter this is to use a unit with the storm perk, such as level 3 commandos, that allows them to counter this defensive bonus. Are you curious about who the highest damaging unit and lowest damaging unit in the game is? I looked at the highest research only for this to get the best stats. Now these will be going off the communist doctrine, so the stats could vary a little bit, but the unit with the best overall attacking damage in the game is the Titan, as you can see here, with a whopping 72 damage against soft targets and 67.5 against armored. That makes it one of the best for assaulting ground positions in the game. And now, moving on to the lowest damaging unit overall in this game is actually the militia. So I did check everything, and I'm not going to include the transport ships as they are not a unit you can research and upgrade right now. But yes, militia only deals at max level with the Soviet Communist Doctrine, 2.2 attacking, 1.4 attacking against armored, so 2.2 soft target, 1.4 armored. But for defense, you can double those bonuses up since they get double the damage in urban territories at max level. And moving on to our final tip for today, you can use the forced march mechanic to instantly capture a province or engage an enemy, as I'm going to show this clip here. Now this can be done if you're 10 minutes or less away. Now generally I like doing around 5 minutes because it's guaranteed, but depending on the unit's modifications to their movement speed and their territory, you can do it even up to 10 minutes earlier. This can be useful if you want to capture a province a little bit quicker, as it's something that can definitely stack in the long run if you do it repeatedly. But all in all, it is something to keep in mind if you get close to a province and you want to capture it. Same goes for cities. Guys, this will be all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it from all the stuff I compiled from my own experience and the wiki. If there is any tips, tricks, features, etc. that you want me to mention and a potential follow-up to this video, leave it in the comments below. I also do have a Discord if you want to talk to me. It's going to be on the screen right here. and it's also in the description down below. So, I'll see you on the next one. See ya!